Welcome back. We're visiting with Standwick, who's visiting us from the New Life Community Kamloops. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
You guys have something big coming up. You were saying this is one of your biggest events of the year. Thanksgiving is rolling in.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is coming, and for some reason, I'm not really sure why, it always seems to be the biggest of our dinners. We have more people coming to it than the others, and so it's always something we really look forward to.
Yeah, which is interesting because I thought right away, I said bigger than Christmas. It's bigger, but maybe the weather is a factor in that.
I'm sure the weather, I'm sure that we've come through the summer, and it's kind of that first big family sit-down kind of meal after the summer. And I think at Christmas time, people go home to families, and they do have people that they can kind of spend that time with, so they have different options.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys do at Thanksgiving. What happens there?
Thanksgiving, it'll happen Thanksgiving Monday again this year. At 1 o'clock, it's a full sit-down dinner. It'll be served by volunteers. We'll put out probably 25 to 30 turkeys, depending on the size, and they'll be cooked, and it'll be a full sit-down turkey, stuffing, gravy, mashed potatoes, and dessert kind of a meal.
That's great.
Yes.
Are you guys looking for things to be donated for that? Are the turkeys usually donated?
You know, we always do get turkeys. I mean, turkeys are so great because they're frozen. They come to us frozen.
Totally.
You put them in a freezer. You take out the ones that you need, and you thaw them, and you cook them. So we actually use them probably year round when we're slow or when things aren't there. Yeah, it's really a good go-to. So yeah, you know, I've already had calls from people. One of the banks that was having a drive to raise turkeys in town, and so they were going to come down and make the donation. So that's really awesome. But we can always use them, and we use them, like I say, year round. And we have a couple of chest freezers that's all they're there for, is to load up
pop
the
an
turkeys.
extra one in the cart when you're out picking up your family turkey.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah. No, it's great.
And you were saying you had, I think you said Thanksgiving last year, about 300 people?
Around 300 people.
So you served 300 people.
And 300 meals. I'm not sure. People, some will take seconds, but it was around 300 meals for sure.
And what does that volunteer or manpower, what do you need for that then?
You know what, I know I was talking to our outreach reception this morning, and she started a list. If somebody is interested in volunteering, just call Cynthia at 250-434-9898. Let her know that you'd like to volunteer for the Thanksgiving dinner. We need volunteers the day before to do all the prep. They cut everything up and get everything ready. And then the day of, mostly to, again, serve, wait on the tables, clean the tables, and just get them ready for the next group. Typically, we'll have probably 20, 25 on the day of, and probably 6 to 8 the day before. So if somebody wants to volunteer and they can make it, absolutely give Cynthia a call.
Which is the best way to demonstrate your own gratitude, right? Is to put it into other people and to serve other people. Yeah,
and I think, you know, so many times we hear the volunteers get as much as they give. I mean, 90% of the people that come for a meal, they'll go back and they'll express their gratitude, just how grateful they are that people would come down and give their time to, you know, just to serve them. That's
absolutely been my experience. There's never been a time that I volunteered and thought, well, I wish I hadn't done that.
No, that's exactly right.
It's a fantastic experience, including with your kids. It can be a whole family thing where you express your gratitude for the gifts in your life by giving back to others.
Right, and it's surprising how we do have, you know, families, mom, dad with the kids, more and more coming down, whether it's to prep or whether it's to serve, and we'll help them get started. And like, it's a busy time. Like, I mean, it happens. You know, it's a very fast 2 hours. You don't want your 2-year-old in there, but your 9-year-old can. Yeah, we've had. I mean, young kids that just do an amazing job for us. So absolutely.
All right, and there's so many people who benefit from this amazing community that you guys support and run down there. And you had one person you wanted to talk about in particular.
Well, you know, I mean, Rob, our Thanksgiving campaign is out in the mail, and I'm sure everybody's got it, and there's a picture of Rob there. Rob is, he's been working as an outreach worker now for probably the last couple of years. He worked with us upstairs as a support worker once before in the past. And Rob's story, I think it tells it all. I mean, he's gone through the addiction, the recovery, and, you know, he just has this amazing heart now to try and help other people, you know, get through some tough times to a point where they're ready to take on this recovery piece. And it's work, and it's a challenge, and I'm sure it's scary to people who aren't there yet.
Right.
But, you know, he's just so supportive and willing to kind of help and do what's necessary to get these people to a place where they can get the help that they need.
Yes, which is so important.
Yeah.
If you are able to support New Life Community, you can, of course, always drop off donations or call that number that we mentioned before. Also, you can visit newlifekamloops.ca. Thanks for coming in, Stan. Thanks for all you guys do. You support so many people in our community, and we're so grateful for it.
Thank you so much. And we couldn't do it without the community because 80% of what we get in our door comes directly from our community. So couldn't do it without them. Love the partnership. And we can just do so much more.
Fantastic.
Thank
Thanks for joining us today, and best of luck. Enjoy that turkey.
you. Will do. Thank you.
We'll be back with more Midday in just a moment.